Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we'll be discussing about the fact that Ria Chakraborty is all desperate to and looking to leave India, with an excuse of being the brand ambassador of a particular brand. And we will be discussing as to why at this, crucial point of time when the SIT of Disha Salian is very much, started and there's something which is disturbing Ria's mind, and we'll be talking about that in detail. And welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live, as well as seeing this video, in your spare time. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and relatives and each and everyone who is, unaware as to what is really happening in the film industry. And yeah, so it is over to you.
Yeah. So, in a piece of good news that's coming out, breaking news is that 8 former Indian naval officers are set to be released from Qatar soon. This was a statement made by the Ministry of External Affairs, and apparently, the MEO disclosed on Thursday that the Indian ambassadors had been granted consular access to meet these individuals who were facing the death penalty in Qatar. Now, Arindam Bagchi, the MEA spokesperson, provided an update noting that following India's appeal in the case, the Qatari court had conducted 2 hearings. He emphasized that India was actively providing legal and consular assistance in this matter. So, this indeed is very good news for the naval people and also their families. And so the next piece of good news is the criminal law amendment bills. Actually, yesterday when I was in a space where we were talking about the proofs available with regards to Disha Salian, and for which I was assisted by NY Traveler and Rhea. There, somebody had asked us what is the what are the changes in the criminal law. So this is something you would like to pay attention to in case you're into knowing what all changes have come about. So let me also welcome BRB and Bob and Deepika along with Rajita. Yes. So here, the criminal law amendment bills fixed timeline for FIRs, forensic probe compulsory. So these are some of the highlights. Now, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita bill introduces strict timelines for the police. If a complaint is filed, the police must file an FIR within 3 days. For filing mercy petitions, these can be submitted within 30 days of the court's final punishment. During the debate on the 3 criminal law amendment bills, which were passed on the Lok Sabha on Wednesday, Union Home Minister Amit Shah discussed various aspects of the proposed law, including Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita bill, which seeks to replace the Indian Penal Code. Now, key features of the bill include fixed timelines for the police to make cognizance of complaints and mercy petitions, making forensic investigation compulsory. Now, the timeline to register FIRs and mercy petitions. The bill introduced strict timelines for the police. If a complaint is filed, the police must file an FIR within 3 days. For filing mercy petitions, these can be submitted within 30 days of the court's final punishment. Similarly, in a serious crime where the punishment ranges from 3 to 7 years, the preliminary investigation must be completed by the police within 14 days, and the FIR shall be filed. Another change is the timeline for filing of charge sheet. Home Minister Amit Shah highlighted the crucial features of the bill, informing the Lok Sabha earlier charge sheets had to be filed within 60 to 90 days, but many were delayed, citing reinvestigation. Under the new bill, the police specifically need a court order for further investigation and must file the charge sheet within the prescribed time limit. To ensure timely hearings, Amit Shah mentioned in the proposed laws that the accused will have 7 days to plead for acquittal. The judge must conduct the hearing within those 7 days, and within a maximum of 120 days, the case will go on trial. Earlier, there was no time limit for plea bargaining. Now, if one accepts a crime within 30 days of committing, the punishment will be less. New witness protection. The bill also introduces a new scheme for witness protection and allows electronic modes for recording statements and collecting evidence. EFIR for women. For women complainants who don't want to visit the police station, the facility of an electronic FIR is introduced, and a police officer will visit the house within 24 hours. And forensic investigation has been now made mandatory. The bill includes specific provisions for offences punishable with imprisonment of 7 years or more, making forensic investigation mandatory. Another provision expands the scope of summary trials, specifically in cases where the punishment does not extend 3 years. And trial in absentia, the new bill introduces a provision for trial in absentia or in the absence of the accused. Because of trial in absentia, all absconders who have been avoiding the legal process in India can be acted against even in their absence. This will ensure speedy justice and speed up the process of bringing such absconders back to the country. Many cases in the country shook us, be it the Mumbai bomb blast or any other. Those people are hiding in other countries and trials are not underway. They don't need to come here now. If they don't appear before the court within 90 days, then in their absence, the trial will proceed. A public prosecutor will be appointed for the prosecution. It will take the process to bring them back speedy since it changes their status in other country where they get prosecuted, said Shah. Also under the new bill, under trials, if they spend 1/3 of their time in jail, will be allowed out on bail. Now, marriage on false pretense, he said, we have brought in a new provision to deal with this. Nobody will be spared who hides his identity and enters into a sexual relationship with someone else on a false pretext. On police custody, he said under the new laws, police custody will be 15 days only. However, he added, but this can be exercised at any time if the person is arrested and then due to medical complications was sent to hospital. Then custody will have to be sought again by the court, and during this duration, the court can also grant bail to the person. So here you will see, friends, that a lot of good changes are coming about in the criminal law. So all these loopholes that these people have been playing with, will be weeded out. Yeah, back to you, Tim.
Yeah, very good amendment or changes, by Amit Shah to the legal process and legal system of India. But my only one more addition is that there should not be any VIP culture, right? Because all these powerful people of India, they somehow exploit the loopholes in the Indian legal system, and they hire the best lawyers and they just go scot free, right? Even when their hands are bloodied. So we have seen that in many cases, even when there is ample proof provided by people. There has to be some amendment with regards to the VIP culture in India, and that law should not be different for common people like you and I, and different for VIP people like politicians and Bollywood actors and everyone. So this is one change which Amit Shah should ensure, right? And this is very, very important. Yeah, so we'll be coming to the main piece of news, and it is very interesting to note that Ria Chakraborty is desperate to leave India, right? And now CBI has informed the Bombay High Court on Wednesday that it is actively verifying whether Ria Chakraborty is still associated with the company, and determining her eligibility to travel abroad for the event of that particular company. Now, Ria challenged the petition challenging the lookout circular issued against her by the CBI in connection with the investigation of SSR. Now, in her plea, she sought a temporary suspension of the lookout notice, citing professional commitments that needed her travel to Dubai from December 27 to January 2nd. She claimed to be the brand ambassador of a pet food company, emphasizing her obligation to attend the company's event. Now, according to the report, the CBI, represented by Advocate Sriram Shirsat, apprised the division bench of Justice Gadkari and Chandak that the agency is in the process of verifying Ria's claims regarding her association with this particular company. Shirsat revealed that according to the information received by the CBI, she is no longer part of the brand ambassador of that particular pet food brand. Instead, it is Kiara Advani, the actress who is now known for her work in movies like Shersha. She is the face of this particular brand, and Shirsat requested additional time to confirm this information. Now, Ria Chakraborty's counsel is none other than Abhinav Chandrachud, and urged the court to schedule the next hearing for Friday, which is December 22nd, which is today, So we'll be updating you with regards to this as well. However, the bench emphasized that it would not rush the proceedings and acknowledged the CBI's need for time to verify this information. The court suggested that Ria could approach the vacation bench on December 26th if deemed necessary. The lookout circular against Ria, along with her brother Shavik, was issued in August 2020, if you remember. Earlier this year, the High Court, temporarily suspended the circular against Shavik, her brother, allowing him to travel abroad. But Ria was thinking the same thing would happen to her with regards to the lookout notice, and that she could, travel to Dubai for this event. But right now, the court has not allowed her to travel and has, allowed CBI to verify this information of her being associated with this pet food brand when we all know that she is no longer with this brand, thanks to the SSRians. And now Kia Redwani is the brand ambassador of that particular pet food brand. So why is she desperate to run to Dubai, or desperate to go to some other country? Because as we know, the heat is on with the Disha Salian in SIT case, and also the fact that Narayan Rani and Nitesh Rani, they are taking very much interest in the Disha Salian case because of a political point of view, obviously also. And we know that the Lok Sabha election is coming next year, and the BJP has to, prove a point as well. And they know that people won't vote for them in Maharashtra if they don't do anything about the SSR and Disha Salian case. And hi Sunita, hi Ranjita, hi Sushma. The new law bill is a hope for justice, no escape for criminals. Yes, Sushma. Hi Gloria. So now you can see how things are, being played right now. All the work done by Rajdeep Sardesai of India Today to whitewash her has gone in vain, because now she is clearly desperate to leave India, right? At this very important point of time when the SIT team has been formed by the Maharashtra government. And now she knows that Disha Salian case is closely, obviously related to the SSR case. And now, the people should be asking the question, or the Maharashtra government should be asking the question to the CBI, what is with the update with regards to the SSR case? Will the CBI, take the information, with regards to the investigation being done by the current SIT team, and based on whatever findings they make or whatever evidences they gather, and based on that, will they, update the SSR case? What are the evidences which the CBI has gathered? Will they share this with the SIT team, which is being formed? That is also a very big question mark, because both the cases are linked to each other. So these are some of the questions which came to my mind, and also what is the time frame? Now Amit Shah is making all these new laws, right? He should also make some new laws with regards to the central agencies, especially the CBI, the ED, the NIA, as to having a fixed timeline to solve the cases. They cannot go on and on forever, because
And most
justice will,
important, Jaydev,
yeah.
is that there should be transparency, because sometime back they said that any court case will be shown in camera. So now this SSR and Disha case should come under camera, so that people know exactly what's
Yeah, because
happening, and
SSR is
there is absolute transparency.
the SSR is a public figure, so all the more there should be the need to have live courtroom, streaming at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one more thing is that she isn't making any stupid scenes like holding the head high while seen in public, unlike before. Everything is toned down. Better she leaves sooner. India doesn't need. So yes, so you can see how Rajdeep miserably failed in whitewashing her, as well as MTV roadies, and a handful of people who give her a lot of importance. Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
in Twitter, I found a very funny tweet which I had to share with you. It is shared by a person called Yogesh. You can see it, Yogesh22. Now he said, public spitting on Dunkey and Shah Rukh Khan after watching the film. Dunk revealed SRK's disaster donkey. So people as they're leaving you can see the scene. People as they leave Dunkey, they are spitting at the poster of Shah Rukh Khan and Dunkey. So that's how pathetic the performance is what people are saying. And they say that the storytelling is very weak. Now, Prabhas Star Salar, Part 1, Ceasefire, will not be released in the national chains, including PVR, Inox, and Mirage Cinemas in the south, as Hombre Films has alleged them of favoring Shah Rukh Khan's Dunkey. News agency PTI has reported. According to Hombre Film spokesperson PVR and Mirage Cinemas had promised the banner that both Salar and Dunkey would get equal showcasing, but they're not keeping their word. Because of unfair showcasing to Salar, we will not be releasing in PVR, Inox, Mirage in southern states. We've been discussing it with them for the past 2 days, a spokesperson for the production house said in a statement. And they have opened all shows screens for Dunkey alone, which was against what they had agreed. They had agreed that they would give equal showcasing when discussed, but now they're not doing so, the spokesperson said. Since then, hashtags like boycott, PVR Inox, and PVR boycott PVR Ajay Bijli have started trending on X.
Yeah, so you can see how now the cabal or the mafia is working in Bollywood. They're giving more screens to SRK's film Dunkey as opposed to Prabhas's film Salar. So you can see how cleverly these multiplexes, they seem to favor the Bollywood filmmakers from what it seems like. And Bollywood is clearly flexing its arms against the South Indian film industry. Ultimately, you can see their true colors, because they come all the way down to South and they beg the superstars to act in their films. And now you can see they are being very, very selfish, and they are stabbing them on the back side, by not giving their films any enough screens in the North Indian cities. So all these South Indian stars are, big fools to, trust these Bollywood people. So yes, Ria knows that she will be accused, number one. Yeah, so Vinay, we will have to see how this plays out, because a lot of expectation is there on the SIT case, and how sincerely they are investigating the Disha Salian case. So
Another
the
thing is
whole of, yeah.
we have to admire Nitish Rani, for speaking in the House with regards to the Disha case, and how very clearly saying that it was not a suicide, it was a murder, and that there are witnesses like the watchman who were removed, overnight after what he witnessed. So he's speaking very boldly, and we need to give him all the support and all the evidence that we have, so that he can, fight it out also, because they have the clout and they can do it.
Yes.
Prabhas is a much bigger name than SRK. The Maratha Mandir, famous for showing DDLJ since many years, made way for Salar now.
Yes, yes, Sunita, absolutely. And Prabhas, has realized the fact that that film in which he acted with Kriti Sanon, right? And that was done horribly. They tried to kill his career with that film, and now you can see how he's coming back with a bang with this film called Salar, which is outselling Dunkey by a huge margin. And SRK doesn't know, in spite of his best effort to promote this film in Dubai, and all those PR promotion events and everything. He knows that he has lost the game, because if he keeps saying even this film is 1,000 crore hit when Salar is running on the same day, who's going to believe him? And even the trade analyst and all these mainstream media films which have been saying that Jawan and Pathan is a hit, they also know that people won't believe them if Dunkey has crossed thousand crores when Prabhas's film is released on the same time. And also don't forget the fact that even Aquaman film is also there on the same release date. So people are not fools to watch a film like Dunkey. Yes.
Yeah. Another point is, friends, you remember Anand Pandit, the man who always associates himself with Sandeep Singh. Who is Sandeep Singh? Sandeep Singh is the one who orchestrated everything during SSR's death, okay, and completely controlled the whole show on behalf of certain cabal. Now, this man had his birthday bash on Thursday night, and the who's who of Bollywood ended up at the function. So we are talking about everybody from Shah Rukh Khan, his assistant, Pooja Dadlani, Kajal, Amitabh Bachchan, his son, Jackie Shroff, Salman, Vani Kapoor, Amisha Patel, Sunny Leone, Sharman Joshi, Sunil Shetty, Hrithik Roshan, Tiger Shroff, Kartik Aaryan, Shankar Mahadevan, Malika Sherawat, Hina Khan, and many others attended his 60th birthday. Now, the clips that have been showing Salman wishing the Anand Pandit. Amitabh comes in and the actor approaches the thespian, greeting him with a handshake and a warm hug. Then Aishwarya had opened up about a relationship. Yes.
Yes.
So here we come to another story. So before going on to what Aishwarya thinks about Salman, I would like to tell you a few tidbits. So in I don't know in
So
which
we are
one.
going back in the past. Yeah, this is in the
Yeah,
past. Yes.
yeah. In which one of the parties, Salman Khan comes out and he's being assisted by a police officer also, and he hides something in his pocket. Now, what is it that he hides in his pocket before he comes out of the car? He hides a glass of alcohol. He puts it in his pocket, and the policeman also helps him. So the policeman guides him into whatever event he was going into. So, which means very clearly that this man can't stop drinking even in the car, it seems. Why would he carry a glass with him in the car? So, this was very surprising, and you can see it's become viral on video. Yes, Jaydev, you were going on to Aishwarya's case in the past.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is now Abhishek Bachchan is seen hugging Salman Khan. When you know what has transpired in the past, when Abhishek knows what has transpired in the past with his wife Aishwarya Rai and Salman Khan, right? And if you friends, if you remember that Salman and Aishwarya Rai were boyfriend and girlfriend at one point of time, and Aishwarya Rai, openly, revealed, a lot of things when they were in a relationship, right?
Yeah,
About
she said that she was physically abused, and many times she had to. There were no marks, but she used to go with these wounds, for shooting. You know, so can you imagine? He used to physically abuse her. Yes.
yeah. So I mean, knowing all these things, of what happened to her and Salman, knowing that, you can see in the picture that Abhishek Bachchan, her own husband, is seen hugging Salman Khan, right? So it seems that Bollywood, anything happens, and now one has to wonder if really the divorce is merely going to be true, because after this picture, I think it's going to be true, right?
Quite humorous, yes, yes. And also the fact that, see, as a rebuttal for what Aishwarya said, Salman Khan said that he does not even hurt a fly, and that it's actually other people who make him scared, and he starts crying. So both of them have been trying to prove their points through, their own versions.
Yeah. So yeah. Ma'am are Abhishek and Aishwarya divorced. But after this picture, I'm sure the probability is very very high. Yes. Um, yeah. So now Sunil Shetty comes all of a sudden, and now he has remembered boycott Bollywood movement. If you remember, he had gone to Yogi Ji's place, and he said, please stop. Boycott Bollywood movement at any cost from trending on Twitter. And now he has spoken about boycott Bollywood movement, and he said, I think it was just a phase, a movement that came and went. A lot of things were happening with Bollywood, and hashtag boycott Bollywood was a viral trend. Okay, so he admits that boycott Bollywood was a viral trend. Okay, a big movement that was causing further damage to what was already happening in our industry at that time. A big movement. So he also admits it's a big movement which caused damage. Okay, that he has admitted to what was already happening in our industry at that time. What was happening, as Mr. Sunil Shetty? Was it the SSR case, right? But when I spoke to Yogi ji, I was honest. The first thing that I told him was, some even point fingers of the Almighty, we are only human. He took it very positively. Where are all these trolls now? Does the hashtag exist anymore? Question mark. Just 10 people here and they're putting out hashtag boycott Bollywood. Post on social media doesn't make any sense anymore. It didn't even make any sense back in the day when it became a viral trend. I believe it was just a phase that we rode out. We just went through a bad patch. So apparently, he's in a constant state of self-denial. Is Mr. Sunil Shetty? He thinks that hashtag boycott Bollywood movement, has disappeared, and people have forgotten about, the ill gotten gains of Bollywood. And now, Sunil Shetty is trying to, paint a picture that everything is hunky dory in Bollywood, but when we know what is the real situation, right? We saw that South Indian films have, completely captured the market in India. Yes, show
Devanamshu
total.
says, yeah, total non-cooperation, no matter if the movie has your favorite musician, South Indian actor. Just do not watch Bollywood. Let them, yes, DK and with absolutely
Yes, Devin
and well
show.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mia says, what happened to them before marriage? All the rituals they went through, married to a banana tree. Yes, they have undergone all that. And the Khans are going through a very dark phase, says Mohan. They think to compensate for the exhibition of the star kids, but sorry to say that we cannot accept them anymore. Yes,
Yeah, they're playing the sentimental card by showcasing their children on the annual day function in the Ambani school, right? So they're trying to create some sort of sentimental wave among the audience by doing that. Yes. Or else, why would they share those pictures in full media glare? For what reason? Right? So, yes.
yeah. Now, a Punjabi actress named Neeru Bajwa, a prominent name in the industry, reflected on her early days in Mumbai before making a mark in Bollywood. Bollywood is Punjab film city. Talking about her struggling days in Mumbai, the actress made some confessions that shed light on the dark side of the industry. Recalling her Mumbai stint 2 decades ago at the AK Talk show, the Judge and Juliet star candidly shared that the experience wasn't pleasant. She mentioned encountering the casting couch, a challenge faced by many newcomers. She said it was a common thing in Mumbai back then to make the newcomers feel uncomfortable. Thus, Nehru returned to Punjab, where her collaboration with director Manmohan Singh provided a sense of safety. Grateful for the respectful environment, she emphasized the absence of struggle and discomfort in her Punjabi journey, in contrast to the Mumbai experience. So, whoever these people are who are saying that the casting couch is not a real thing are speaking nonsense, because each and every struggling actor who have made it in the field, when they feel comfortable, they have actually confessed that they had all gone, they were forced to go through it, and some of them refused and went back to their own industry.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome, Jenny. Welcome, Winnie. Welcome, Mia. She's a very good actress, says Mia. Okay.
Yeah. Salman Khan's niece is also coming to movies. She looks blank and appears with her uncle only. Welcome, Jenny.
Namaste, Jenny. She's running from the truth.
And from
Yes.
God. Yes. If boycott didn't happen at all, according to Mr. Shetty, then why didn't his daughter Suraj Pancholi and others' career kickstart at all?
Exactly.
Yes. Well said. Yeah.
So now, yeah. Coming to the next piece of news, and Ankita Lokande is in Big Boss, as all of you know, and she is using SSR's name whenever possible so that Big Boss gets some sort of TRP to itself, because it's not able to attract any sort of views from its existing contestants. Now, Big Boss 17, Aisha Khan revealed something regarding Munawar Faruqi, and there has been some sort of fight between the contestants. And recently, a fight was seen between Vicky Jain and Abhishek Kumar, and it was a war of words. And Abhishek not only called Ankita Lokande a gold digger, which didn't go well with the people. And in the recent fight, Abhishek said Ankita married Vicky only for money. He even called Vicky Jain a 40 saal ka buddha, which means a 40-year-old man. And fans are angry at Abhishek Kumar after hearing such dirty words for a TV actress Ankita Lokande. So one commented, "Who is Abhishek? He has a new waist and so much attitude. Not everyone will tolerate his misbehavior." So you can see all these are orchestrated tussles in Big Boss, and these are not real fights. It's just to create some sort of drama. And the more the contestant creates some sort of controversy or drama, the better his chances to win Big Boss. So that's how Big Boss is engineered. And what is interesting is these guys. It's hilarious to see him calling Ankita gold digger. And Ankita Lokande has thanks to Salman Khan, she has got some sort of opportunity to take part in this Big Boss, because what does she have as a career, right? Has she had any hit films? Has she had any serials apart from the one Pavitra Rishta? And Pavitra Rishta 2 was a flop. So in what just apart from being linked to SSR, I mean, who knows Ankita Lokande, and why was she chosen to be part of Big Boss? So that's the bigger question which you have to ask. Yes.
So
Yeah.
here, Mia says, Minaji, can you tell me a little bit about Bhagyashree? How come she's coming more into limelight now? I feel fishy. See, here you will notice, Mia, that anybody who gets close to Salman Khan gets the limelight, because he's the one who, just like you have chess, he makes the movements. So if you're on his side and you're wooing him and doing what, I don't know what all happens backstage. So whatever you're doing, he will put you in front. Okay. The more you cut him, you go at the back. Your career is destroyed. So this is happening, and from what we've seen, Bhagyashree has been in his good books, hugging him and giving him kisses on the cheek. So that is why she has been being getting more roles also, whether it is mother, sister, or whatever. She's still getting some roles, and her son is also getting some importance, I guess. Now, Ankita is playing a dumb game. She has recently cheated during a captaincy week as per her fellow mates. They have trolled her royally. Boycott Bollywood, says Mia. If Ankita really loved SSR, she wouldn't have joined Big Boss, which is hosted by Salman Khan. Mia, boycott every industry sab ek jaise hai. Yes.
Yeah. So that's all the news from my end.
We'll come with a lot more news tomorrow. Good night and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.